What's up guys, Product Probes Christian back at you with a fun one today for Master Collections. This is the MCA049. It's actually pretty neat, not much of an EDC, but definitely a sweet little show knife. Let's go ahead, dive on in, and let's see what we got. Alright, so right off the bat, I can definitely tell this thing is a show knife. Not even a belt clip on this thing, but it is really cool looking. Go ahead and give you guys a quick little close-up on this thing right here. So as you can see, really nice. This is 3CR13 Damascus etched steel blade with an upward Tanto on there. Pretty simple. I really like the way they do that Damascus etch. Kind of gives it that effect of that Damascus, but it doesn't, as pricey as the actual Damascus steel. But as you can see, really nice pattern on there. They even have it on the bolsters right here. You got those aluminum bolsters along with aluminum handle. But back to this blade, it looks pretty sharp. So one thing I'm going to go ahead and do is see just how sharp this thing really is, because Master Collections sometimes aren't the best quality on their knives with the blades as the sharpness goes. But let's go ahead, test it out on some paper, and see what we're dealing with. Alright guys, let's go ahead and check out the sharpness on this sucker. Got a piece of paper right here. Let's go ahead on the cut down. Alright, so there was a little bit of ripping at first, but once you got towards the bottom, it was not bad at all. Let's try that one more time at an angle. So let's see. A little more difficult to catch on an angle. Seems the more towards the back of the blade you get, it's a lot more sharper. So that's actually alright, not too bad. Let's go ahead and test out the point on this thing. Being that it is a Tanto, it should be that bad. Yeah, very little push right there. Not bad at all. On the cut down, really nice. There is a little bit of ripping and tearing. It does seem to catch at certain spots on the blade. That was a good one right there. But overall, it's not too bad at all. Alright, it's actually not too bad. For these Master Collections, sometimes they're kind of hit or miss. But this one actually did a pretty decent job. One thing I also like on this thing is the trigger. Super fast trigger, super simple. Got your liner lock on there, so it's super simple, easy, one-handed open and closing. Give you guys a quick little close-up on that liner lock right there. So right here at the bottom, there's a little piece coming out from underneath there. All you got to do, slide that down. Super simple with the liner locks. You got the frame locks, lock backs. I like the liner locks personally, just super simple to use. But other than that, guys, there's really not much going on else for the knife. It does have a really nice aluminum handle, which I'll show you. You got that little white dragon right here, or not the white background with that dragon right there. On the back, same thing, same pattern. And it looks like you've got a little lanyard hole in the back right there. So if you wanted for some reason to put a lanyard on there, you could. But let's see. I guess we can go ahead and real quick. I really like the size of this thing. It's super small, really sleek and slender. So one thing I'm going to check out, I'm kind of curious is how heavy this thing really is, and just to see the size on this thing, because this is almost a perfect little size EDC, but it's more of a show knife like I was saying. But let's go ahead and check it on out. Alright, just because of how slender the knife is, I'm actually predicting a pretty lightweight knife on here. Even though it is aluminum, let's see what we're dealing with. 4.41. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. It seems to be an average size, maybe 7.5, 8 inches. That's about average. So let's go ahead and grab the weight or the measurements on this thing. So fully open, we're going to be dealing with, alright, 8 1/4. So a little bit above average on the size, but for that weight, it's actually really good. Length of the blade, really big blade on here. 3, and it looks about 3/4. And then closed up, you're going to be dealing with 4.5 inches. So pretty average size pocket knife, maybe a little bit average on the size, but for the weight, it's actually really, really good. Alright guys, for 8 inches, 4.4 ounces is not bad at all. So it's definitely going to feel nice in the pocket. But even though it doesn't have a pocket clip, let's go ahead, check it out in the pocket, and see what it feels like. It doesn't have a belt clip, but I want to see kind of the print and the pull out on this thing. So let's go ahead and drop it on in there. Printing on it, just a little bit of a thicker of a knife, even though it is more slender. But printing is, I guess, so-so. Pull out, you're going to have to reach down in there. Not too bad. I really wish they would have put a belt clip on this thing. It really wouldn't have been too difficult. They just would have had to put it, right up here on the back or right here. Really shouldn't have been too hard, but it definitely is more of a show knife rather than an EDC. But I'll try that one more time. Printing, like I said, not bad. Pull out. There's a rather lightweight knife too, so that's so-so. Alright, so kind of just jumbles around in your pocket. No really purpose for everyday carry. Definitely is a really cool looking knife. Master Collections, I got to give them that. They do come out with some really cool knives. Go over some of the things I like, some of the things I don't like on the thing. Definitely did like the design on it. This white background with that dragon right there, it almost gives it that painted effect, what it feels like, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, definitely is kind of some type of paint on that aluminum right there. Really, really nice hand or blade on the thing. You got that Damascus etched 3CR13 steel right there. Gives it a really nice effect. Give you guys one last close-up on that. As you can see, really nice effect with that Damascus etch right there. Even got it on the bolsters on each side, so that's a plus, definitely right there. I definitely do like how fast this thing is and how easy it is to open and close. Super fast, one-handed, no problem whatsoever. I don't like how there's no pocket clip on there. Definitely would, you know, be more on the everyday carry side if you did have a pocket clip. So that's kind of a downside for me. And really, it's just, like I'm saying, more of a show knife. Definitely not going to use it around, you know, carry it around like that or anything. But that's about it for this knife, guys. If you guys want to check it out, I'll leave that link down below. You can check it out on Amazon. It was pretty cheap, probably around, you know, no more than 15 bucks. So definitely is a cool little buy. Really, if you're looking for a sweet little show knife, this is the way to go, guys. So, like I was saying, be sure to check us out on social media. We got the Instagram, the Snapchat, the Facebook, you name it, Twitter. We're following back the first 100 people on Instagram and Twitter. Check or follow us back on Snapchat. I mean, we got all the things, guys. Go ahead and check us out at Product Probes. Hope you guys enjoyed this review, and be sure to like and subscribe.